Hi, everybody. This is Courtney and Michelle at Goats with Horns Animal Sanctuary in Arizona with Real-Time Animal Rescue. We are getting ready to say nighty night to a couple of the chickens. We have Thelma and Pepper who come out every day. They have some special needs and they aren't able to live with all the other chickens. So each day, each morning, we bring them out into the yard so they have time to, stretch their wings and run around. And then every night, Michelle will grab them and take them back to their coop for the night. This is Selma. In case any of you guys have followed along in the past, on our social media, Thelma and Pepper are married. We did have a fundraiser for them. So this is Miss Thelma May right here. She's a super sweet chicken. She prefers humans to other chickens besides her husband, Pepper, of course. But she was actually rescued from a wet market and she bounced around to a couple different houses before she finally came to live here at Goats with Horns. And she's one of the sweetest chickens you'll ever meet. She's really chatty. Right now, she's quiet because Albert the sheep is being so noisy, but and she's ready for bed too. So we'll go ahead and walk her back to her coop, and then the adventure will begin trying to catch Pepper. Her husband, the rooster, Pepper, is not quite as docile and loving as Miss Thelma here. So there are nights when he's a little easier to catch because he will run over, poke his head in a bush, and he thinks that he's hiding, and at which point we can just scoop him up and take him into his coop. But oftentimes, Michelle here is running around, chasing him, doing laps around the yard. So we'll see how he behaves tonight. So here is their sleeping quarters. Thelma and Pepper will stay in here. As you can see, the other chickens are starting to tuck themselves in. Once they're all up in there roosting, they'll get locked in there for safety. This is a newer thing that we've only been doing for a few months. We never used to lock any of the chickens up at night, but unfortunately, we did have predators like owls and hawks move into the area, and it was sadly we did lose a few birds that way, and because of that we've made several changes around here to make sure that we are doing everything we can to keep them safe. So now that Thelma is in her coop, let's see how easy Pepper is going to be tonight. He will sometimes run into the bamboo and hide. He'll sometimes give Michelle a hard time. So she thinks, oh, already he's going to be a runner tonight. She says he's over here behind the bushes. Oh, yep, there he goes. I was trying to head him off, but I was too slow. I know it's a little hard to see with the glare of the sunlight, but yeah, once he gets to the bamboo over here, we got to kind of wait for him to come out. For those of you just tuning in, we are attempting to catch Pepper the rooster to get him in to his coop for the night. He comes out here every morning. He and his wife, Thelma, yes, we did have a chicken wedding here. They have some special needs, so they're not able to live with the other chickens safely. And so every morning, they're brought out to the yard so that they have the opportunity to stretch their wings and run around and peck and graze. And then every evening, it can be quite the ordeal to try to catch him. It looks like Michelle did it, though. She grabbed him, even though he was trying very hard to hide deep in the bamboo. Hello, Pepper. Hi, buddy. See, you're just fine. He just likes to give Michelle an evening workout every night. So now she's gonna carry him back to his wife. Like I said, they are married. It was a beautiful ceremony. Um, we are at Goats with Horns in Arizona, and we don't just have goats with horns. We have chickens and cows and pigs, ducks, turkeys, sheep, and about 1 million cats. So right now we're just saying goodnight to the birds, especially Pepper and Thelma. Thelma is a lot easier to put to sleep, to put to nighty night, because she is a super sweet girl and not quite so active. And I think Pepper kind of thinks it's a game every night to try to run around and give Michelle a hard time. But luckily, it didn't take too long. She was able to grab him, and now she'll put him into his coop with Thelma so that they can safely stay the night together. And we got maybe, like, it might be a little blurry because at some points I'm kind of looking into the sunset, but Giuseppe the rooster is over there. He will soon hop over into one of the coops with all his ladies. As you can see, we have let me see if I can get out of the sun. There we go. There's Miss Pretzel, and we have a few of the girls who are already in their coops. Thelma and Pepper are now safely in their coop for the evening. Thelma's kind of under the bench right there. And then over here we have, see, we have thing 2, thing 1, Ginny, Rose, Plum. Plum had been broody a couple weeks ago. We had been a little worried about her, but she's doing better now. Cookie Dough over here, we got to get her in soon. Within the next few minutes, she'll probably hop right up on her own, and then we'll just lock the doors up tight to make sure that, you know, they stay safe. Thank you guys so much for being part of our bedtime routine for the night. I hope you guys enjoyed the good night routine. It looks like Giuseppe is saying good night to everybody, and thank you so much for tuning in. And we'll be back tomorrow morning to say hi to everybody. Have a great night. Thanks.